Hello. It's been a while again. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Corin, also known as the Kitten Choreographer. My pronouns are he, they, and I'm a teen with a passion for animal rescue and, in particular, kitten rescue. So this video is just kind of going to be an update on my life and where I want to go with this channel, because you might have noticed, or you might have not, I don't know, that I haven't exactly posted in a while, and when I was posting, my videos probably seemed sporadic and just kind of uninspired. And I will go into this saying I have no notes. I have kind of a vague idea of what I want to talk about, but I don't actually have notes. This video will probably be really rambly and just very true to myself, which is kind of what I'm going for. Essentially, I have been doing YouTube for quite a long time. I started this channel, or I started like really posting on this channel when I was 14. I am 19 now, so that was quite a long time ago. I started this channel to be about kittens. I wanted it to be about education for kittens and just teaching people about fostering, trying to raise the word. Essentially, I wanted to be a young kitten lady, if you've heard of her. Throughout that time, I have learned quite a lot about myself. I have grown, I came out as trans, I've just done a lot. You are obviously going to change from the time you are 14 to the time you are 19. Like, I am an adult now. I have changed quite a lot, and my content kind of hasn't. I've been doing educational kitten content pretty much that entire time. I've thrown in a few fun videos about what I like books or makeup or random stuff, and those videos never really do well, but it's been kind of just fun for me to do those. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I have lost my passion somewhere along the way for that kind of educational kitten content. However, I have not lost my passion for social media in general. A fun fact is that I'm actually in college studying to go into social media marketing, so I feel that social media will always be a part of my life, quite literally as my job. And that made me realize, I've been thinking over the past little bit that I don't want to quit YouTube. I just want to change my content a little bit, because I don't think my passion lies in this educational content. While I do love kittens, I do still foster kittens. That is still a huge part of my life, but making content educating people about kittens just doesn't really inspire me anymore. I used to have so much fun editing and researching for my videos, and then it started to feel like a chore, and then I just stopped doing it because my life got too busy, and it was really easy to just push aside something that I wasn't really enjoying doing. But I miss it. I miss coming up with video concepts and filming and editing and posting and discussing with people on the internet. I miss it. And so it leads me to think, what now? What do I do now that I don't really like producing the kind of content I've done for like 5 years? So what do I do? And the answer is, or the answer I've decided is, I think I'm gonna try to change up my content some. I know this will hurt my views. I wasn't having many views to begin with, so I don't think that it is a bad thing necessarily, because I didn't have many views, so I don't have much to lose, is kind of what I'm thinking about. I know when big content creators make these shifts, it can hurt their income. I wasn't having much income. I don't rely on this income, so honestly now is not a bad time to make that switch, because I don't rely on YouTube for anything. It's a hobby, and it's a hobby I wasn't going to do if I didn't enjoy it. But I do think I can get back to a point where I do enjoy it, and that might mean less frequent uploads. That might mean random content that not many people want to watch. But I do feel like I have some viewers that will enjoy that content, even if it's only friends and family. I'll go back to the very basics and rebuild if I have to, but I love YouTube. But something has to change for me to enjoy it again. And I do think I'll still make content on my foster kittens, because frankly, I do love foster kittens and fostering kittens. But that's not my whole life anymore. When I was 14, I was struggling. It was a really difficult time for me, frankly, and the entire years up to like last year, in like around this time, they were very difficult years for me. And I won't go into detail, but I do struggle with mental health, and my mental health made it hard for me to do a lot of things. And so my life kind of consisted of a whole lot of nothing, except for YouTube and reading and just things that I could convince myself to do. But I was depressed, I was anxious, and I'm finally at a point where I still battle with those, but my life is much better than it used to be. And I have a lot going on in my life now. I am a college student. Yes, in summer I'm taking summer classes. And then I also work like a big boy job. I work retail. Like, it's not like a little job. It's like quite a stressful job, and I do work. I live with my partner, my boyfriend, and he's amazing, but you know, as you know, if you've been in a relationship or are in a relationship, you kind of have to be mentally there to be in a relationship. You have to spend time with your partner, of course, and I love spending time with my boyfriend, and he's so important to me, but I definitely am going to give him the attention he deserves. So he does take up a good portion of my time because I want to be with him. And that's time I might have used to sleep or just sit down and read, but now it's time I'm going to spend with him. I have a lot going on. And then I'm still fostering kittens and all that, and I'm still trying to find time to do stuff for me. Whether that be reading, which I have always enjoyed, but stopped for a little bit, and now I am back into it, and am loving it again. But there is a lot of change that's happened, I guess I'm trying to say, and I don't really know what my content is going to look like. I just know that I want it to shift a little bit and just reflect me a little bit more. I don't want it to be all informative, and of course I respect the people that create content like that. I still look up to so many creators that focus solely on that informational content, but that's not me. I want to, you know, create content about things I'm truly passionate about in the moment, where I go through, like, phases where I hyperfixate on something. That might be makeup, that might be books, that might be cats, that might be literally random stuff. And I kind of want to post about whatever I'm interested in at the moment. And I hope that I will build kind of a follower base that is here for me, which that's actually really scary, because for a long time I didn't really have a high self-esteem. I was like, I don't know why people would want to follow me for me. You're like, you're here for the kittens, you're not here for me. But as I've, you know, built up a support system around myself, I've kind of learned that, you know, I'm not so bad. And maybe people would want to hang out with me for me, you know, and for the other random content I can post. So I'm sure there will become like a niche I fall into at some point. I don't know what that is yet. I just know that I want to start posting more, and I just cannot get myself to post educational cat stuff anymore, because that's just, it's not what I'm into right now. Like, it does not inspire me to post about that, as I've said a million times in this video already. So I guess I just wanted to do this video as kind of an update on my channel. I am very busy, so I cannot post as much as I used to. I do want to post some, though. My content will probably be primarily about books right now, because I have been doing reading, like I mentioned, and I love reading, but I don't know what else it'll entail. It will probably just be me getting an idea, sitting down and filming it, and then getting it up when I can. I really think, though, that content creators can be, like, forced into this box by their followers, or even just, like, their own mind can force themselves into a box where they think they can only create content of one sort, because that's what the algorithm likes, and I do kind of hate that the algorithm only likes it when people post about one certain thing, because the people that post are humans, and humans have more than one interest. So people get kind of shoved into these little niches, and then they're stuck there, and I kind of hate that. But I want to kind of try to break out of that, and maybe my channel will never take off because of that, and at this point I'm like, I just want to do what I really enjoy. And I feel like being true to myself is what's gonna set my channel off if it does end up setting off. That's gonna be it for today's video. I will try to plan some things and get some more things up, but thank you so much for watching this. If you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe for more content. Don't know when, don't know what it's about, but more content. I forgot my outro. I haven't filmed in so long, I forgot my outro. I post whenever I can. That's what I'm gonna say for my schedule, and thank you so much for watching again, and goodbye.